Hey, I'm Sean Park here with Fireflight, and they're getting ready to rock it out this evening. We're excited. We don't get enough Fireflight, but we'll settle with what they're giving us tonight, right?
Right, a big fat 15 minutes.
That's right.
But it's going to be fat with a PH.
Exactly.
Yes.
If your band was in prison, not that that would happen, but if you're in prison, which member of your band would be most likely to break out successfully?
I would say maybe Wendy, because she's tiny, so she can fit in small spaces, and she's very tenacious.
That's a good
So you just slip through the poles, the bars, and the...
median.
Probably
like
just
this
pray.
you're just that kind of band. They're so spiritual, they would pray.
Yeah.
We would just say, "Dear God, please help us get
I
out."
think Dawn would just find favor with all the guards and they would let her go.
A lady
This
prison.
is amazing. This is probably one of the best questions we've ever been asked.
What would you do if your band was stuck in a ladies' prison? Well, Dawn would find favor.
I could definitely get out of ladies' prison.
Justin, however, would flirt his way out of the ladies'
prison.
Yep.
How do you guys, because you're on the road and and successful, so you probably have put some work into it. So how do you keep your life in balance?
Well, I think that it always has to come back to your perspective. And when we have these tendencies to try to go and do more and achieve more, I think a lot of times it's our own, we have this feeling in ourselves that we need to be something that other people will admire, or we need to be something that we can be proud of, or maybe there's someone in our past that we can always hear in the back of our head that we're always trying to please, whether they're even around anymore or not. Like he talked about his father. And I think the key in any situation is always just keeping your perspective and make sure your outlook is coming from how God sees you and not necessarily how the world sees you, or even sometimes how you see yourself.
That's good. And don't you think, just as a side note, that when you're maybe not doing all of those things that everybody says that you need to do to be successful, but you keep your life in balance and maybe you spend some time with God and He encourages you in your heart. I mean, don't you find that you're maybe more refreshed and you do a better job at what you are doing?
Definitely. And Jesus said that His burden was light and His yoke was easy.
Yeah.
And I think that when we find ourselves so overwhelmed and we can't carry all these things, we'll notice that we've taken on more than what God gave us.
Here on TVoneLife, we like to delve in a lot deeper. We like to go below the conscious to the subconscious. We're going to play a little game we like to call Mind Probe. I'm going to show you an image. Tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Two lions dancing.
A man about to pick his nose.
Menorah.
Oh, dragon.
Dragon.
Demon.
Last one.
Sun.
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 Sun. There you have it.
Or sea urchin.
Well, this has been Fireflight. To find out more about them, you can go to TVoneLife.com.